Hello Ramblers and welcome back from Thanksgiving break. This is the Loyalist Student Dispatch Weekly Roundup. I'm Blake Keller.
And I'm Madeline Kenney.
Now if you haven't noticed, the show is formatted a little different today than usual. Maddie and I are bringing you this week's update together.
That's right, Blake. We figured since it's our last show of the season, we could have a big finale.
And boy, do we have quite the show for you tonight.
Yes, we do, Blake. Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy was removed from his position after Mayor Rahm Emanuel caught some heat from Chicago media. Is the mayor up next to the unemployment line?
A Loyalist student was sexually assaulted on her commute home Saturday evening.
And finally, 'tis the season for some joy.
We'll give you the update on holiday activities around Chicago.
All that and more on this week's Roundup.
Now let's get caught up.
You've probably seen the disturbing video of 17-year-old Laquan McDonald being shot to death 16 times by Chicago police officer Jason Van Dyke. The shooting happened last October, but the dashcam video wasn't released until late last week. According to official reports, Van Dyke has been charged with first-degree murder and was released from jail Tuesday after posting bond.
Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy was under scrutiny after the video was released. People were outraged at McCarthy and the police disciplinary system's accountability, timeliness, and lack of transparency. On Tuesday, McCarthy was on ABC7 and said he was not going to resign from his position. Mayor Rahm Emanuel had his back. McCarthy said, "I'm doing the best I can, let's just put it that way." But maybe McCarthy spoke too soon because that was before the mayor was playing defense and threw a dagger in his back, asking him to resign.
With McCarthy out, people are now calling for the resignation of Mayor Emanuel and Cooks County State Attorney Anita Alvarez. The mayor says he will not resign and is committed to fixing the many flaws in his administration.
Alvarez and her office are under fire for waiting more than 14 months to file murder charges against Van Dyke. Alvarez said her office was planning on announcing the charges with the federal prosecutors performing the murder investigation. She decided to press the charges after the video release in concern for public safety.
Make sure you pick up this week's Loyola Phoenix for more in-depth information on the protests and this tragic incident.
On Monday, University of Chicago President Robert Zimmer canceled classes and activities on the Hyde Park campus after being informed by FBI counterterrorism officials. According to the Chicago Tribune, an anonymous post online threatened to kill 16 white students and officials in retaliation for the shooting of Laquan McDonald. Later that day, a UIC student was taken into federal custody in relation to the threat.
A little over 3 weeks ago, Loyola Black Voices held a protest to stand in solidarity with Mizzou. Today, the organization published a press release stating 3 students were called to the Office of Conduct and Conflict Resolution after having community standard violations. The press release says the students had various infractions to Loyola's demonstration policy, including a lack of organization registration, lack of space reservation, and the use of megaphones. According to the press release, the students facing punishment are Dominic Hall, Ryan Sorrell, and Julian Marshall. The hearing will be tomorrow. It is unsure of the extent of their punishments.
Staying on campus, a Loyola student was sexually assaulted after getting off the Granville Red Line stop. According to police, the student was inappropriately touched twice. The offender is a male somewhere in his 30s to 40s with dark complexion and a medium build. People with any information about the incident are encouraged to call the Chicago Police Department or Campus Safety. And 'tis the season to be jolly.
Fa la 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 la. How can you not be jolly when finals are almost over?
Right?
Anyways, there's a lot of holiday activities happening around Chicago this month.
One of the most popular being the Christkindl Market. This German tradition has grown into a must for all Chicagoans. The outside market is located in the Loop, has a unique shopping experience along with food, drinks, entertainment, all December long until Christmas.
And what is winter without playing in the cold? Check out Millennium Park Ice Rink this month. The rink has brought in over 100,000 skaters in the past 14 years. Skate rentals are just $12. You can find out times on thecityofchicago.org.
Well, that just about wraps it up for this week's episode and this semester's roundup. You can read the full stories and keep up with all things Loyola on the LSD and Loyola Phoenix websites.
Thank you for tuning in every week this semester to get caught up. Make sure you tune in next semester where Blake and I will be co-anchoring and producing the Loyola Student Dispatch Weekly Roundup.
But for now, have a safe and fun holiday break. Good luck on all your finals, Ramblers. I'm Blake Keller.
And I'm Madeline Kenney. Have a good night.